We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib Coin, and we're going to break down all the data and information that's going on with the chart right now and some key things that are coming out in different articles and some of the things that I've talked about in some of the previous videos coming out to be mainstream now. So we're going to break it down. We're going to look at it together. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you trade stocks apart from crypto, you may want to check out the link down below in the description. And we look forward to having you join us. And we're going to jump right into it here with Shiba Inu, Shib Coin. So the opportunities I mentioned this morning turned out to give realistic expectations. It's the first day in the whole entire month of September that we do not find a home run. But one of our stocks turned out to nearly reach a home run opportunity and missed it by just a few percentage points. But even though the S&P 500 index continues to be in the red and struggles to get back up to all-time highs, I will continue to look for opportunities daily, and you can become part of this as well. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the stocks I mentioned this morning were DBGI, SNOA, and then we have here ALF. Now, DBGI, it pulled back, and with patience, it gave a jump of about 10 to 15% as well. SNOA gave small jumps of 3 to 5%, but ALF turned out to be nearly a home run for the day. And here you can see it on the chart. When I mentioned it, it was going downwards towards the bell, sat sideways. I started watching ALF a little bit before the bell, and it took off to a highest point of nearly 10 to 15%. In a matter of minutes, pulled back down and continued towards that 15% plus opportunity, pulled back down and continued again for a third 15% plus opportunity in the day, guys. The highest point was nearly 18% plus, almost reaching 20% to constitute as a highest point of possibility of a home run. Missed it by several percentage points, but this is what we strive for every single day. And if you want to become part of it, check out the link down below, and we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with SHIB token, Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu has been in a downtrend, right? We've been talking about how this was the Coinbase effect. A lot of people are worried about, well, when Robinhood mentions it, is it going to make it run up and then fall right back down? And then what do we have for Shiba Inu in the future? Well, one of the first things I want to tell you guys is that this is a long-term journey, number one. And number two, the whole entire crypto market is setting up to possibly pull back. I want you to know that, and that is something that a lot of people are aware of and a lot of people are watching. If you're not actually aware of that, I do want you to be aware of it, that the pullback could happen. Now, a lot of experts are stating that Shiba Inu could possibly be on a downturn as well as the overall crypto market, and we're going to talk about why that is possible. But right now, Shiba Inu is in a consolidation area, holding itself up really well above 5 zeros and a 6 and fighting towards 5 zeros and a 7. If it breaks through 5 zeros and a 6 and ends up way back down here, we could retest between that area and down here at 5 zeros and a 5. And if that gets retested and broken through, this could see new all-time lows that we've seen in the 52-week range since the charting started here on TradingView and other platforms. I mean, the numbers were way lower before, but that is the lowest point, 5 zeros and a 5, that many platforms have been able to trace back and chart towards when Shiba Inu started getting further adopted and added to all these platforms. So there's a lot of further adoption happening. We saw the Coinbase effect and things have pulled back, and everyone is concerned, right? Like I stated, about Robinhood. So that may be a big catalyst in the near future if it happens and whenever it does happen. But the overall SHIB token, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies could be facing a possible correction or pullback going towards the next coming months. And there's a lot of reasons why and a lot of variables. But right here in this article, you could see, right, how it states Dogecoin Shiba Inu at risk of a steep correction. They talked about this just 3 hours ago, and they're talking about how they're facing possible retests to these support levels, and that is important. So the dog tokens look ready to dip, and they're losing steam. The volume's going down. the amount of social engagement is going down. And that is also something you can prove by looking here at the most visited. It is way down here at 24. And then when you come up here to trending, it is not even on the list, guys. It's not even here on the list. And that goes to show and how Dogecoin is actually in the top 20. It's not even in the top 15 or top 10. It's showing how things are fading right now for the dog tokens, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and any others in the space. And we can see here how activity is just going downwards, guys. And I think it's super important to keep that in mind. The technicals there, also volume of inflow versus outflow, just basics of how things are moving in the charts. It's just not pointing to the upside right now, unless there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of shifts, right? And they're here doing Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Floki different engagement comparisons. So super, super important to keep in mind that these are all setting up for a possible correction. And I saw an article about this about a month ago, almost a month and a half ago, way back towards August. And we're going into obviously October, right? It's almost the end of September. And they were stating that these tokens themselves, the altcoins, were stating just by the way things are looking in the charts for a possible correction in the overall crypto space. Now, when we come over here, you could see that Ethereum as well is down, okay? And it's forcing itself to try to hold up. It's consolidating. And when you just look at the bigger picture, everything is having a moment of a pullback and trying to consolidate. So this is all across the board. This isn't about just altcoins. This isn't just about, Dogecoin itself or the dog tokens. It's everyone in the space, and it's bound to possibly have a trickle effect. If it starts with the altcoins, the meme coins, and the smaller coins, it's going to then roll over to the big ones, the big dogs. And Cardano as well. I mean, if you come over here to the most visited and you come over to the trending, and we see here, because Cardano's in the top 10, it has been going downwards. I mean, just look at that, right? And it's been going downwards for nearly a month, okay? Way back here at the beginning of September, we put the 3-month, all the way right there was the peak. And the article started coming out when all of these altcoins and different cryptos were going upwards, and now they're going downwards. Now, there are some price targets out there for Cardano. I've made videos on it towards $4, possibly even $10 sometime between the end of this year and the middle or end of next year, right? Those are some of the projections that are possible out there. But this has right now a correction effect going on overall in the whole entire crypto space. So this could be temporary. We'll have to see. But that's what the signs are showing. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier, that I've been stating it and talking about it, and this literally just came out 1 day ago, how Shiba Inu, Coinbase, best friend, ? And they're basically saying how Coinbase only follows Shiba Inu, and they're really excited about adding it to their platform, how it all works, and how there's only 40% of the total supply as a gesture of support for the projects out there, right? Because they did a whole entire burning, and then basically they donated, and then from there, the co-founder of Ethereum donated a piece of that as well. So basically, there's a total amount out there that is not the whole entire 1 quadrillion. It's half of that, which would be about almost 500 trillion or 400 trillion based off of what people say and people have stated in many different articles. But right now, one of the biggest things is what I've stated myself, okay? And it states here, all these factors have likely contributed to the coin's successful performance as an asset. They're talking about all these things in the past. And Shib's value had multiplied by a factor of several thousand between its launch in August 2020 and an all-time high reached in May 2021. And then you come all the way down here, and this listing on Coinbase, currently the second largest crypto exchange in the world by daily volume, is a significant milestone on the way to whatever fate awaits it. So basically here, I've talked about how all of this has contributed to giving it some value, right? It's not just a meme token. And then all the way down here, going down to the point that Coinbase and Shiba Inu and this relationship of following each other and Coinbase only following SHIB token on Twitter makes a big exclamation mark to whatever that means. And this is a big milestone, all this further adoption to whatever the fate awaits for it, right? And we also saw Yoda, right, saying, if I hodl, I must because I trust, or something like that. I forgot how the picture goes, but it was really cool. It was funny, and it was like a meme picture. But basically saying, you know, the master of masters, he's even willing to hodl, right, if he was actually getting Shiba Inu. So this is a long-term journey. There's nothing short-term about it. We've done the calculations if it reaches 1 cent. There's also price targets out there towards 10 cents and $1. We're going to have to see how it plays out. But right now we know where it stands. It's been holding itself up, and we're going to have to see if it retests 0.5s and a 6 and 0.5s and a 5. And if it breaks through that and goes even lower, it might even be an even larger opportunity for the bigger picture and story for Shiba Inu in the years to come if this continues to further adopt and grow with Ethereum. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.